Stop everything. Do not let your attention drift for even a second. The fact that you are hearing this right now is not a result of a random algorithm. It is not a coincidence. It is an interception. There is a reason your heart rate just shifted. There is a reason you felt a sudden, inexplicable tightness in your chest the moment you saw this message. Your spirit recognized the signal before your mind could even process the words. You are here because a seal has been broken. At exactly 47 minutes past the 11th hour in the spiritual realm, 13 minutes before divine midnight, a file with your name on it was cracked open. This file has been sealed since the moment you took your first breath. It contains the data you have been desperate for, the answers to the questions you have screamed into your pillow at 3 a.m. This is an emergency broadcast from the highest frequency. If you click away, you are walking away from the very thing you have been praying for. Tonight is not just another night. It is an anniversary. Not of your birth, but of the first time you truly asked God to use you, no matter the cost. You might have been a child. You might have been weeping in your car just last month. Heaven marked the date, and tonight the answer arrives. If you are one of the few who can feel the weight of this moment, if you sense the static clearing from the air around you, leave the mark ready to signal that you are present for the download. I need to warn you. What comes next will dismantle everything you thought you knew about your suffering. It will flip your understanding of why God has been so silent. Once you hear this, you cannot unhear it. You cannot go back to sleep. The reason you have felt like you are losing your mind is because you have been suffering from something specific. The church doesn't have a name for it, but the Spirit does. It is called spiritual gaslighting. You know this feeling. It is the dissonance between what you see in the Spirit and what you see in the natural. You receive signs. You see the numbers 1111 333 glaring at you from clocks and receipts. You have dreams so vivid, they feel more real than your waking life. You feel a shift coming. But when you look at your reality, it looks like wreckage. You look at your bank account and it is empty. You look at your relationships and they are fractured. You try to tell someone about the things God is showing you and they look at you with pity. They think you are delusional. They think you are desperate. So you go home, you lay in the dark with the blue light of your phone illuminating your face, and you scroll. You search for one shred of proof that you aren't crazy. You ask yourself the question that hurts the most. If I am so chosen, why is my life so hard? Why am I still struggling? Why am I so alone? Listen to me. That doubt is not a lack of faith. It is the residue of the gaslighting. You have been led to believe that being chosen means being exempt from pain. That is a lie. Being chosen does not mean you get a pass on suffering. It means your suffering is not random. It is engineered. Every betrayal you endured was a lesson in discernment. Every door that slammed in your face was a lesson in redirection. Every night you spent in absolute silence was a lesson in self-trust. You were not being punished. You were being trained. There is a file in heaven with your name on it. Your birth name. The name your mother spoke over you. This file was not sealed by God to keep secrets from you. It was sealed by you. Before you entered this body, before you were born into this timeline, you stood in the courts of heaven. You saw the mission. You saw the magnitude of what you would be asked to carry. You saw the darkness of the world you were entering. And you made a request. You said, "Do not let me remember who I am too early. Do not let me access the full power of my assignment until I am strong enough to handle it." You knew that if you remembered your power before you had been tested, you would try to force the mission. You would move out of time. You would burn out before the real work began. So you set a timer. You created the delay. You designed the silence. The waiting was not abandonment. It was a safety mechanism. It was a firewall you built to protect your nervous system until you developed the capacity to hold the voltage of your calling. That is why you are still standing. You kept standing when the pressure should have crushed you. You remained human when the pain should have turned you into a monster. You kept your heart soft when the world gave you every reason to turn it into stone. You did not break. You expanded. And tonight, the timer you set before you were born has hit 0. The knock you have been hearing in your spirit, that restless, urgent pounding, is not anxiety. It is the sound of the seal breaking. The lockbox is opening. And what is inside is not a prediction of your future. It is a memory of your past. You are about to remember what you agreed to. This is the shift. You are moving from the phase of the student to the phase of the transmitter. For years, you have been in receiver mode, waiting for a word, waiting for a sign, waiting for permission. That season is over. You are no longer here to just collect information. You are here to broadcast a frequency. But the enemy knows this. He knows the seal is breaking. He knows that once you remember who you are, you become dangerous. So he has a playbook. He is going to launch a specific sequence of attacks in the next 40 days to try and stop you from stepping through the door. You need to know what these look like so you do not fall for them. The first is the displacement attack. In the next few days, you will feel a sudden irrational urge to run. You will want to quit your job, leave your city, or end a relationship that is actually good for you. It will feel urgent. It will feel like panic. You will think, I have to get out of here right now. That is not God. God's urgency comes with peace. The enemy's urgency comes with chaos. He is trying to move you out of position 48 hours before your blessing arrives. He knows who you are about to meet. He knows what is about to happen in the place you are standing. Do not move. Hold your ground for 72 hours. If the panic fades, it was a lie. The second is the substitute blessing. This is subtle. An opportunity will appear that looks good enough. It will solve your immediate money problems. It will make you comfortable. Everyone around you will tell you to take it. But deep in your gut, it will feel like settling. It will feel like a compromise. This is the enemy offering you a silver medal so you stop running for the gold. He wants you to accept a life that is comfortable so you abandon the life that is consequential. Ask yourself, does this opportunity require me to lay down my assignment? If the answer is yes, walk away. The third is the physical crash. This is the one that takes out the most warriors. Just as you are getting ready to execute, just as the momentum is building, your body will shut down. Exhaustion that sleep cannot fix. A sudden illness. A brain fog so thick you cannot form a sentence. The enemy attacks the vessel because he fears the contents. If this happens, do not try to power through it. Do not berate yourself for being weak. Rest, but do not quit. Call for backup. This is the moment you need a covering. You need to realize that this physical resistance is proof of spiritual progress. You are entering a 40-day cycle. In Scripture, 40 days is the time of transformation. It is the time of the flood. It is the time of the wilderness. It is the time of the spies in Canaan. For the next 40 days starting tonight, you are walking through the fire. But this is not a fire that burns you. It is a fire that refines you. During this time, you must activate the Midnight Protocol. This is how you access the information in the file that just opened. It works in 3 gates. Gate 1 is recognition. You must stop dismissing the signs. When you see the numbers, when you hear the phrase, when the hair stands up on your arms, acknowledge it. Say out loud, "I see it." When you validate the signal gets stronger. Gate 2 is the midday recalibration. At noon, when the sun is at its peak, stop for 90 seconds. Ask your body, "Am I aligned?" Do not ask your mind. Your mind will lie to you. Your body cannot lie. If you feel heavy, constricted, or tight, you are out of alignment. Make a micro adjustment. Breathe. Recenter. Gate 3 is the evening documentation. Before you sleep, replay the day. Find one synchronicity. Find one moment where the divine broke through the mundane. Lock it in your memory. This trains your brain to hunt for the miraculous. As you move through these 40 days, something is going to happen to your presence. You will stop looking for miracles and you will start becoming one. People will be drawn to you and they won't know why. They will bring their sick to you. They will bring their broken hearts to you. You won't even have to speak. Your shadow, your very proximity will begin to shift atmospheres. You are becoming a transmitter. But here is the hardest truth I have to give you tonight. The truth that no one wants to talk about. The cost of this level of anointing is not just discipline. The cost is loneliness. As you ascend, you will outgrow people. It is inevitable. You are changing frequencies. You are moving to a station that some people in your life cannot tune into. The conversations that used to satisfy you will feel empty. The drama that used to engage you will feel draining. You will look around and realize you are in a hallway. You have left the old room, but you haven't entered the new one yet. And hallways are lonely places. The enemy will try to use this loneliness to drive you back. He will whisper, "You made a mistake. Go back to where it was safe. Go back to who you used to be. Do not turn around." The loneliness is not a sign that you are lost. It is a sign that you are in transition. The new tribe is waiting in the new room. But you cannot meet them if you run back to the old one. You must be willing to walk the hallway. You must be willing to be misunderstood. You must be willing to let people be wrong about you. You must be willing to carry the weight of your own glory until the others catch up. You are not leaving people behind. You are forging a path so they can follow you later. Tonight we are going to seal this. We are going to lock this timeline into place so that the enemy cannot steal it. This is an activation. I want you to visualize an object. Something simple that you carry every day. Your keys. A ring. A watch. Your phone case. Hold it in your mind. This object is now your anchor. From this moment forward, every time you touch this object, it will remind you of this transmission. It will remind you that the file is open. It will remind you that you are a transmitter. When the panic hits, touch the anchor. When the doubt creeps in at 3 a.m., touch the anchor. Let it pull you back to this reality. Now listen to the sound of my voice. I am speaking to your spirit, not your ears. I declare that the firewall is down. The delay is over. The amnesia is broken. I bind the spirit of confusion that has been clouding your mind. I bind the spirit of heaviness that has been sitting on your chest. I command the atmosphere around you to shift. I declare that within 7 days you will receive a confirmation so specific that it will make you weep. I declare that within 14 days you will face the resistance and you will not crumble. You will recognize the attack and you will step over it. I declare that within 40 days you will be standing in a completely different life. The resources will find you. The doors will open without you touching them. The right people will appear as if out of thin air. You are no longer waiting for the blessing. You are the blessing. You are no longer asking for permission. You are walking in authority. The file is open. The data is downloading. The mission is live. You are the one who volunteered for this. You are the one who asked for the delay so you would be strong enough to handle the weight. And now you are strong enough. The testing phase is complete. The commissioning phase has begun. This is your Genesis moment. This is your burning bush. If you are ready to accept the weight of this glory, if you are ready to walk the hallway of transition without turning back, you need to set the final seal. This is a prophetic act. Write the numbers 777 in the comments. But do not stop there. Add your location. Ground this energy in the physical earth where you stand. 777 in London. 777 in New York. 777 in Lagos. Let the enemy see where the fires are being lit. Let heaven see the map of the awakened ones. You are not scattered. You are a grid. You are a network of light that is coming online all at once. Do not treat this lightly. Once you type those numbers, you are signing the contract. You are telling the universe, I am awake. I am ready. Send the assignment. The seal is broken. The silence is over. Go. Walk in your power. It is done.